Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our High Dominion series. I mentioned at the end of the last episode that we are more or less ready, and we are indeed more or less ready, to go ahead and lock down the last of the territory that we have been adding for a while now. Looks like we need to extend our research deal with the curators, but we just barely... Okay, we've got a slave rally on Riak Prime, so let's go ahead and deal with that right now. Martial law on Riak Prime. So there's still some happiness issues, which we can deal with eventually by other means. But we are very close to finally being able to do some additional... to actually, rather than do... We've been doing some additional expansion, but now we're going to be ready to... What's this? A non-aggression pact invitation? No! We're going to be ready to attack the Krithakan. We're going to be ready to attack, and particularly the automated Dreadnought, which is our first target, and then the Reavers, which is our second target. And I would love, by the way, to also take on the next Continuum in the endgame. That'll be a lot of fun when that happens, but we're not quite at that point yet. Alright, so we definitely could use... I would say some anchorages are a good idea here. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then the Holden Starbase can be a Star Fortress. Kornagi Station should be a Star Fortress as well. Sajamin should also be a Star Fortress, so that we can have additional anchorages there. And there's... I don't even have... This thing is not even set up to have the anchorage booster yet, so that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed quite badly.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay. We had another slave rally on Mighton Prime, so we are starting to have some slave problems, interestingly enough. We really need to enslave another race as a means of handling this issue. And we'll probably do that in the endgame once we've taken over the Krithakans. And I say in the endgame because we're almost at the endgame, 2400, but we need martial law in order to smack this down. Alright, there's that. Deals with that problem a little bit. Also, okay, we did actually get a notification for a terraforming project that time. This is going to be quite the planet to add. Now, this is Othana, which is where? Ooh, see, yeah, this one, I remember kind of wishing that this would be a core world, but ultimately I think what we need to do is go ahead and add that to Turbic. And then we need to colonize that, because that's too good to pass up. So we're going to colonize this from Riak, right next door, and land you right there, smack down in the middle of all those energy tiles. And we actually have room to do some additional colonization, or some additional terraforming now. So let's take a look around and see what the next best world to terraform would be. I want one with the most slots, ideally. We need climate restoration in order to get this tomb world, though, so it's going to be a while before we can do that. Evexis is a 12-slotter, Travelers an 11-slotter. 19... Ooh, I forgot about you guys down here, but you're core. You are potential core planets for later on, so I'm going to wait on you. Any potential core planets. You know, the Araya sector, or this one, though, I could add to my core without a headache, so let's go ahead and terraform this. I should have noticed this sooner. Let's do an Alpine world there, and it looks like we may have enough to do so again elsewhere if I have the opportunity, although I might not. Absajamin, no, we don't have a planet in that system, unfortunately. Although I do need to go ahead and upgrade that, now that we have the resources for it. Yeah, so Trappist, I believe, also has some pretty large worlds. Camia 3 is one that I think is worth looking at. Eglomia. Actually, are you ready to be colonized now? Do I have a colony ship on the way to you? I guess I don't. So let's send one from Wicklar. And I guess the best slot would be roughly... Let's put you here. So that's actually been waiting to be colonized for a bit. These are, of course, Gaia planets, so we can't colonize them right away. I guess it's Camia. Following a long period of growing support from the for the Pakari dominance front, the Great Pakari Empire has finally embraced the faction, and they are now more xenophobic. One of us, one of us. All right, colonize. No, terraform. We want you to be an alpine world. Camia 3. All right, so that's our other terraforming project. Now, hopefully we won't lose a resource deal in just a moment and have no money to re-up it. Because, good lord, that's obnoxious when that happens. All right, so we've got some starbase upgrades happening. And also, we are slowly building up our influence again to the point where we can add in additional systems. Let's go ahead and move here and here. We don't quite have enough to add 2 more starbases, and I would like to have a starbase in Safe and Grumium as a way to defend against the raiders moving through this territory. But the other thing is that I kind of just want to kill the raiders. Rather than build up starbases where I eventually won't need them, I'd rather just destroy the raiders. That's the sensible thing to do. Let's go ahead and build a starbase there. What I'm hoping to do this episode is take on the automated Dreadnought. Yeah, let's extend the deal. We do have enough for it, thankfully, and that's the habitability boost. So that
Incoming transmission.
I'm glad that we had enough for that. Trade deal. You know what? I'll take it. Fine. I will take it. Now you need a hydroponics farm, and also we need it. Let's go. Okay, more pacifism. Wonderful. The Galactic Rakudon administration can now use the ideology Casus Belli against us. That's wonderful. Ask me if I care. Okay, so we do need to add the safe system, but before I do that... Yes, I do need to reinforce this fleet. Let's go ahead and do that, because we've already set up that fleet to be larger. Yes, the spice must flow. Happiness boost. As long as we stay above 1,000, even if the next deal goes away in a second, we should keep it.
Construction complete.
So we're good here. The Absajamin station is going to be a while, over a year before the Star Fortress upgrade is done.
Construction complete.
And we don't have the Citadel technology yet, unfortunately. I wish I did. Ooh, building build speed plus 50% is almost done. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to visit my sectors because I've been having to babysit them, I've found, in recent episodes. Yup. What are you guys doing? Alright, you're still building. That's fine. Still have several things queued up on some of these worlds, and you definitely need... let's just do a basic science lab for you. We're still looking through Turbic. Or were we looking through Turbic? I guess that was all. Alright, so it looks like we're mostly okay this time. They've caught up for the most part. Although we do need those. Okay, problem solved.
We have mastered a new technology.
Building build speed plus 50%. Alright, armor torpedoes. That's very tempting given that we're going to be going for... Yeah, let me go ahead and do this. We are going to be, well, flat cannons too, but armor torpedoes I think will help us in the coming battle the most. And I might go ahead and let me design a second battleship. Right now we have just a hardcore artillery ship. And this is the Narsol class. Now I think, I haven't unlocked the other... So I could do a hangar class, or I could do a broadside class. No, never mind. I'm not going to do this yet, because there's a torpedo type that I want to unlock, but I don't quite apparently have access to it yet. So I'm not going to worry about it.
Complete.
Okay, so the Holden Station is ready for its upgrade. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Yeah, you know what? Let's just make it pure defensive. Listening post, target uplink computer, and a communications jammer.
Colonization efforts begun.
Reduce disengagement chances. Okay, let's add the safe system to our territory. You add these platforms, please. And as soon as we have 22 starbase capacity, I'll probably go ahead and... Well, no. See? Again, what I was saying a moment ago is I'd prefer just to eliminate those guys. Interesting. Another donation from these guys. Oh, hello. 3,000 minerals and 1,000 energy. Thanks, Next Continuum. So they're being nice to us now. They just gave us a crap ton of resources. I'll take them. Alright, so the Kornagi station, this anchorage, I can go ahead and add 2 more anchorage buildings. As well as... I think I'm just going to do a resource silo out here. And I'm going to start disbanding
Construction complete.
some of my construction ships, because I just don't need them anymore.
Construction complete.
It's not as vital. Alright, colony ship is colonizing Iglomia. I'll have to babysit that planet as well, probably. But it's okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to take on... What's-his-face? Hey, a rally on Cornophoros Prime. Who is surprised? This planet's been an issue for a while. Alright, so evidently there is a federation forming elsewhere in the galaxy. The Pitolpu League. Oh, I am amused. Alright, so martial law will be available on Cornophoros Prime now. Let's go ahead and do that.
Construction complete.
And we're looking at 8 months until advanced shields are done. Let's take a quick look. The Hadrian Index was given association status. That's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, so it's the Galactic Rakudon and the Domana Assembly. Where's the Domana Assembly? Aren't they up here? They're over here. Interesting. So we're going to be bordering all 3 of them once we take care of the Krithakans. Alright, so, Scientist Limithar is now a substance abuser. So he's likely to die. He's a fairly young researcher too, so I think what I'm gonna do here... That's a shame, really. Yeah, I hate that. Let's go ahead and give him a custom... an AI research assistant. Custom AI assistant. This is a new leader, and we're gonna go to our leaders, and we're gonna fire that guy, because... He is young, and now, like, I'm not as confident that he's going to be useful to me. So let's get rid of him. We still have room for 1 more leader that I'm not going to worry about at the moment. Let's get those mining stations built. Yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to take on the automated Dreadnought. Galathor's Armada is... for whatever reason, not fully built up. Oh, because I don't have the escorts. So, yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and get these guys into position. Ralpawkin's Armada. I want you guys to jump at the same moment. So, Chasmathon Prime. All right, so we'll deal with that in a moment.
Incoming transmission.
From whom? Energy credits. Oh, wow. Wow. Monthly... Okay. You know what? If you're going to give me that much energy, I'll take it. I will take it, gladly. Just for some terraforming crystals. I mean, sure. Not a problem at all. Good lord. Alright, so Rentamario to Naraka. Oh, I've got the system on restriction. Let's go ahead and clear that. That's why I couldn't see the hyperlane. And then Galathor's Armada is also going to go up there. Now, another shipyard would probably be a good idea. A couple of shipyards here. I mean, Absajamin also, though, has been a good anchorage for me for a while. So, what I'm going to do... I am going to do another shipyard, but I also do need to add the Naval Logistics Office. Yeah, it's a deal. Let's go ahead and re-up that. And did I ever re-up the... I don't think I re-up the Curator Order deal. Nope, I didn't. Damn. We've been down on that for a while. I was going to do that, I think, at the end of the last episode. So, about 15 minutes of gameplay. We haven't had that boost. We are almost done with advanced shields, though.
We have mastered a new technology.
Excellent. Yeah, proton launchers. This is what I was waiting for. I'll do a new battleship once I have these. Let's go ahead and research those right now. 20 months away from better fleet command limit, so we can add battleships at that point. Oh, wow. That's right, we just got better shields, so let's send my ships back to get those really quickly before they get too far from their home bases. Now we're going to take care of the Dreadnought at long last. At long last. It's been a while. All right, the Gemma Station. Let's upgrade you to a starbase.
We have claimed a new world for our people.
You to a star fortress. You to a star fortress. And you. Oh, even the Citrinius station is actually not a star fortress. That's good to know. Unemployment on which planet? Mighton Prime? Oh, that's easily fixed. Yeah, some of these planets that have unrest issues, I need to just build strongholds. I'm forgetting about that function of the building because it's a newer building to me, so that will definitely help with the issue. I will make a note. Next time unrest comes up on some of these planets, I'll just build a stronghold. Actually, Cornophoros. Is that already a stronghold? No, that's a hypercoms forum. Tell you what, let's go ahead and replace this with a stronghold. That's better unity anyway. Across the board. And if I actually look at my planets and sectors, I wish there was a way to see unrest at a glance. There's not. Alright, Riok Prime has had some issues as well. And somebody even suggested a while back, hey, why haven't you built a stronghold on this planet yet? Well, that's another reason to do one. So let's go ahead and put you there. Alright, now that we have better shields, I have a number of defense platforms that I need to go ahead and
ships have been upgraded.
queue up. I also have just the option of building more defense platforms across the board.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Yeah, that's all of the defense platforms.
Our ships have been upgraded.
I know. Keep saying it.
Complete. Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay, so now that we're ready, let's head back to right here. And then you can head to this territory here, a start. It's going to reduce our energy income while our fleets are out and about, but it's all for the sake of taking on the automated Dreadnought, so we also are 18 months away from a new policy in Discovery. So probably going to go ahead and go straight for research alternatives and then go straight down to the faith and science bonus. That's one of the most exciting things about that tree right now. New additions to the game and such.
Construction
Cornophoros. Ooh. Yeah, see, there's even upgrades. Yeah, the buildings are definitely building faster. Are you noticing that? It's pretty nice. Oh, we had... Hang on. Forget the name of it, but if I see the world... I don't think it was Chasmathon, was it? Yes, it was Chasmathon. So let's go ahead and build... Oh yeah, we need some love here. Let's see. Let's replace this with a stronghold. And also, let me go ahead and go to the edicts list. We need to launch martial law here as soon as we can. Just to make sure that the unrest has been dealt with. Yeah, those fortresses are really solving the unrest problem. Just... I haven't, for those of you that I haven't, like, made... I've talked to a few people in the comments, but I don't think I've said it generally in this series. I have had, like, zero free time lately to play Stellaris outside of this. I played it a little bit around the beginning of the year, but not lately. What free time I did have went into playing Surviving Mars a bit, which was a lot of fun, but, you know, adjusting to some of the stuff that has changed in the most recent version of Stellaris, including this newest patch, I know very little and I've played very little, so there's still stuff from Apocalypse that I'm kind of getting used to. So bear with me when there are obvious solutions that I'm just not aware of. All right, magnetic disruption. Holy crap, on Othana Prime. The strong magnetic field around Othana Prime has always caused some problems with electronic instruments on the surface, but recently, the effect on our computers has been especially notable. So far, it is unknown what has caused this flare-up, although we suspect it to be temporary. Hopefully.
Construction complete.
Usually that turns around into like it's called like magnetic miracle or something, I think. And it is even better. All right, Galathor's Armada. Yeah, let's continue the deal.
We have mastered a new technology.
Excellent. Fleet command limit plus 20. Ooh, psionic theory. Monthly unity plus 5%. I think I want to go for that right now. I mean, that's 10% of our monthly unity is about 57 right now. So half of that, about 20, between 28 and 29 monthly unity extra. That's pretty damn nice. Assuming it might be 5% of our base, but if it's 5% of the total, that's a really nice boost. Also, looks like we're a good ways into the extra starbase capacity research here, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. We also have more starbase capacities just by virtue of having grown a population, but let's go for this first. Well, this is a rare option, though. I'd rather go for the rare option, so just because we might not get it again as soon. But we do need those starbases. Alright. Almost ready to take on the Dreadnought. The time is
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, armored torpedoes, very nice. That's another upgrade we need to do, actually. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and go for Marauder missiles.
Construction complete.
Things are getting interesting. I would like some more core worlds soon, though, because there's lots more that I need to do in that regard. Speaking of that, I do need to queue up probably another terraforming project. Let's see. Actually, it's one of these that I really need to terraform. But that one's still going. The Trappist sector has a 16-slot continental world. Yeah. Let's go ahead and terraform you to an alpine world.
Incoming transmission.
Istran shuttle. A small Istran shuttle recently crossed into our space in the Syndar system, pursued by raiders from the Istran Reavers. We are not certain why they were being chased by their own people, but the raiders withdrew and they were challenged by our border security. The heavily damaged shuttle was recovered, revealing that the crew had perished shortly after they entered Syndar. Its cargo hold was filled to the brim with stolen energy credit chips. By right of salvage, the credits are ours. Alright, this scientist has died. So let's go ahead and... yeah, let's just hire a new... What I'm kind of doing with my researcher, or my science ships that are helping with assisting research at this point, is I am using that to train up potential replacement researchers for these sections. So just any kind of research type that I feel like is particularly useful to me, I'm adding where I can. We only have these two construction ships left, because that's all we need. Gallifrey's Armada is on the way. As soon as they get there, we're going to take on the automated Dreadnought to end the episode.
Construction complete.
Checking for unrest again. Looks like unrest has been handled pretty well now that those buildings are in place. Let me go. Alright, there's our new Ascension perk. Research alternatives increased by 1. Definitely. Let's now go ahead and go back to babysitting for a little bit here. You know what? You could benefit from... where's our... oh, actually, yeah, this is a perfect spot to put it. So let's go ahead and do the slave processing facility. Oh, wow. Hello. What in the fresh hell are you up to? Upgrade all that, please. Okay, waiting a little bit there. Contham is... in need of that project. And that's it for now. Okay. Maravandia League vassalized the Great Picari Empire. Really? Oh, wow. This is going to be... they are going to challenge us for being one of the larger galactic forces at this point, and especially if they take over to the Themlar Throng, which they may well do. How do we compare to them? Their fleet power is pathetic compared to ours. And we're going to keep it that way. Oh, we have more... hang on. It's time. Did we research those proton launchers yet? No, we're not quite there. So let's go ahead and just add the first class of battleship for now. So add ship design to fleet, Narsil class, and I'm guessing I can just add 2, right? Yep, just 2. So Narsil class to Gallifrey's Armada, and I might be able to add more here. So let's try for it. Maybe 3. Yeah, perfect. Alright, I've got some resources, not enough to, need to wait a second if I want to get those battleships into the fleets. Okay, I apparently had a trade offer from them, but ask me if I care. Really quickly, let me take a quick look and see what I can do for these. Yeah, see, we need to go ahead and add some more defenses here. And let's do a listening post here as well. Alright, the Gemma station probably just needs... Let's do a couple of hangar bays. We are going to need the listening post in place, and then the Lasath station. We've got one anchorage. Let's go ahead and add one more. And then add one more gun battery. So a bit of a weaker station here, but it's okay. And then a listening post? Yeah. There we go. Alright, Galathor, how close are you? That's a lot of our spare minerals. We were going to use those for battleships. So I don't think I'm going to worry about the battleships for taking on the automated Dreadnought, but those will help us as we take on the Istran Reavers. Probably in the next episode for sure. Okay, we're 25 minutes in here, so I've got to launch this combat as soon as these guys are in position. Complete. I'm not going to hit the upgrade button until this combat's complete. Okay, they're ready. Let's go ahead and go down to speed 1. I'm going to give the order at the same time. Let's make sure that they are both indeed ready. They are. Okay, moment of truth. Let's go. We should see the hyperlanes open up at the same time, roughly. Automated Dreadnoughts just chilling. Just been chilling there the whole time. Hang on. What's this edict? Recycling campaign? Yeah, let's definitely keep that, please. And actually, yeah, hang on. Naval capacity plus 10% if I go for Master Teaching's Warring States. I've got the influence. Let's do it. Extra naval cap will come in handy when I build the battleships. Okay. A single massive warship has been discovered patrolling the Naranka system. No life signs can be detected on the vessel, but it is emitting a very strong power signature and appears to be bristling with weapon systems. It does not respond to hails. Caution is advised. Look at the size of that thing. So we're attacking it. Here come our ships. And the battle has begun.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Let's see how well this goes. Really use you guys engaging as quickly as possible. Yeah, these guys took a bit of a pounding. Now that the other fleet has arrived, though, things are looking a little bit better. Yeah, shields are gone. What do we have here? Recycling campaign edict is gone. No, we put that one back up. Energy credits. I'm going to take that, actually, because we could use the energy. Shields are almost gone on this thing. I have lost a good number of ships, but I will be able to replenish pretty easily. The key thing is that we defeat the bloody battleship. Dreadnought, whatever it's called. Shields are almost gone. Health is almost gone. With shields gone, it should die pretty quickly. Excellent. And look at that giant gun, by the way. The gun is way out of proportion to this thing. Look at that. We've managed to disable the automated Dreadnought in the Naranka system. Despite the punishment it took from our ships, the structural integrity of the warship's massive hull remains largely intact. No, it doesn't. That's a lie. Our boarding parties found the mummified remains of the Dreadnought's alien crew still manning their stations. Before expiring, they activated some kind of automated patrol mode, which the limited shipboard AI has been locked in for the past 7.8 million years. Although it would take an incredible amount of resources, some of the engineers believe that the Dreadnought can be restored and put back into service within our fleet. It would certainly make for a powerful flagship. So, yeah, let's go ahead and say that ship will sail the stars again under our flag.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so what's it going to cost? We need a construction ship in orbit. And you're going to research that project. Let's also go ahead and send you back home. Actually, no, just to do this correctly, let's just give the upgrade order. Same for you. Well, no, you go home and then upgrade. Oh, it's obnoxious. All right, just go home, both of you. Go home. Because we need to replenish these fleets. Both of them. Let's replenish Rolpakin's Armada first. Okay, I will go ahead and stop this one here. And the next one, we are going to replenish those fleets. We're going to finish repairing that thing. It's going to take a while to get it done. But we're going to finish with that, add it to our fleets, and then we're going to take on the Reavers. I think we might be... Well, it just depends on our ability to knock out their fleets as quickly as possible. We're going to have our fleets combined, traveling together, and we may have to train up an additional fleet as well. We've got the naval capacity to maybe consider doing that, and before we take on the Reavers, we might add one more mid-sized fleet to make sure that we attack them with everything we've got and then eliminate the Reavers all together. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.